Hello everyone and welcome again to this new lesson from Unit 7, Space. Today we are going to study science. So take your books, page 57, and let's get started. But before, let's have a short review as usual. So look at the following planets, listen to me and say the correct word. Alright? It's the third planet from the Sun. So, which planet is it? Yes, it's Earth. It's the second planet from the Sun. What is it? Yes, it's Venus. It's the eighth planet from the Sun. What is it? Yes, it's Neptune. It's the fifth planet from the Sun. Which planet is it? Yes, it's Jupiter. It's the fourth planet from the Sun. Which planet is it? Yes, it's Mars. Very good. Okay, now open your books at page 57 and let's get started. Well, what can you see in the pictures? Yes, some astronauts and some planets. Okay, let's do activity 15. Read, match the questions with the answers. Well, as you can see, there are 6 questions and 6 pictures. So let's read to match the questions with the pictures, okay? 6 space facts. Question number 1. When did the first man land on the moon? 2. Where do astronauts sleep in space? 3. Is Saturn nearer the Sun than Jupiter? 4. What happens to your body in space? 5. What color are stars? 6. Who was the first man in space? Alright, now let's read about the pictures. A. In 1969, the astronauts Buzz Aldrin and Neil Armstrong were the first men on the moon. B. You get taller. You can be 5 centimeters taller when you're in space. C. They can be different colors. Hot stars are blue, cool stars are red, and the sun is yellow. D. In sleeping bags. The sleeping bags are on the wall. E. Yuri Gagarin was the first man in space. He went into space in 1961. F. No, it isn't. It's 1,426 million kilometers from the Sun, and Jupiter is 778 million kilometers from the Sun. Well, now pause the video to do activity 15 to match the questions with the answers, okay? And when you finish, watch the video to check your answers, okay? It's activity 16.
Activity 16. Listen and check. How many answers did you know? 1. When did the first men land on the moon?
In 1969, the astronauts Buzz Aldrin and Neil Armstrong were the first men on the moon.
2. Where do astronauts sleep in space?
In sleeping bags. The sleeping bags are on the wall.
3. Is Saturn nearer the Sun than Jupiter?
No, it isn't. It's 1,426 million kilometers from the Sun, and Jupiter is 778 million kilometers from the Sun.
4. What happens to your body in space?
You get taller. You can be 5 centimeters taller when you're in space.
5. What color are stars?
They can be different colors. Hot stars are blue, cool stars are red, and the sun is yellow.
6. Who was the first man in space?
Yuri Gagarin was the first man in space. He went into space in 1961.
Well, now let's move on to practice. Take your activity books, page 57, and do activity 16. Read the clues, complete the crossword. Number 1 is already done. When you're in space, your body is taller. Okay, so read the sentences carefully and complete the crossword. Now let's move on to activity 17. Can you remember the planets? Look at this sentence to help you say it with a friend. So look at the sentence. Most very educated monkeys just sleep under newspapers. So if you notice, the first letter of every word is the first letter of the names of the planets in the correct order. So look at the first word, most. M. M refers to Mercury. Mercury is the first planet from the sun. Now the second word, very. V. V refers to Venus, the second planet from the sun. Educated. E. E refers to Earth, is the third planet from the sun. M refers in monkeys, refers to Mars. It's the fourth planet from the sun. Just. J refers to Jupiter, the fifth planet from the sun. Sleep. S. S refers to Saturn, the sixth planet from the sun. Under. U. U refers to Uranus, the seventh planet from the sun. And the last one in newspapers refers to Neptune. Neptune is the eighth planet from the sun. So in activity 17, don't do anything, okay? So now let's go to activity 18. Write another sentence to help you remember the planets. So the sentence should contain 8 words because there are 8 planets, okay? So, and each word should begin with the first letter of the planets. For example, it should begin with M, V, E, M, J, S, U, and N, okay? Like the example in activity 17. I know it's a bit challenging for you, but I'm sure you can do it. That's all for today. So do activities 16 and 18 and send me the answers, of course. And take care of yourselves. Don't forget, I love you and I miss you so much. Goodbye.